Hey guys, HDvee here and welcome to a brand new video. Today we've got quite a few things to go over. I want to take a look at the confirmed leak that dropped days before the Pokemon Presents. They got everything right because in that they do talk about another DLC pack and also a new Switch model, and then also a few data mines about the DLC as well. There's a lot of stuff to break down today, so if you're excited for the video, make sure to drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes, it really helps out. Leave a comment with your thoughts on anything we cover in today's video. Subscribe if you're brand new for daily Pokemon content, ring the notification bell. With all of that out of the way though, let's get into the video and I really hope that you enjoy. So starting things off, let's take a look at the DLC leak that popped up a few days before the Pokemon Presents. So this was posted by Centro Leaks saying giant new leak. A 4chan leak that correctly predicted everything revealed today claims that the new Nintendo Switch models will be released this year alongside the second part, and the game will have graphical enhancements for it. We have verified this leak as real. So this is what dropped a few days before Pokemon Presents. As you can see, it was posted on the 24th of February, and yeah, it is from someone that clearly has links towards the Pokemon company. Now, we have covered 4chan posts in the past, and as I always say, take it with a grain of salt because a lot of 4chan stuff is just BS, but there are people out there that do use 4chan that do actually have correct information. Throughout the promotional cycle of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, before every trailer that dropped, a 4chan post would drop like the day before, going into detail about the trailer, and then that would always be correct. So there was somebody that did that with all the other trailers. However, they spoke fluently in English, whereas this person does not. They actually had to use machine translation to kind of translate it into English and stuff. So that means there are two people that use 4chan that actually have correct information and have good links to the Pokemon company. So I just thought that was a little bit interesting. But either way, they go on to say, I'm a programmer at a Pokemon outsourcing company. My English is very poor, so I use a machine translation to complete this post. So the theme of the DLC is Hidden Treasure of Area Zero and Hexagon. So this is very, very interesting to me because obviously the DLC that we got announced on Pokemon Day was the Hidden Treasure of Area Zero. They don't talk about Hexagon at all. So what this means is potentially we could be getting one DLC pack, which is the Hidden Treasure of Area Zero, which of course holds the Teal mask and the Indigo disc, and then we might have another DLC pack called Hexagon, which drops more DLC. Which I think is very, very likely because, again, they only spoke about Hidden Treasure of Area Zero. They didn't go into detail about Hexagon at all. I don't even think the word Hexagon was revealed or even spoken about during the Pokemon Presents, and this is correct information. So I think another DLC pack called Hexagon with two more DLC kind of add-ons will be revealed later on, and I think we're just going to get Gen 9 up until the next Nintendo Switch model because they then go on to say version 1.2.0 includes dressable clothes as a reward for DLC purchases. We of course got that. Will include, so these are basically the names of Paradox Suicune and Paradox Virizion, which are confirmed to be true. Also got the types right, being Water Dragon and Grass Psychic. A mystery Pokemon with a green mask, which is of course Ogadon, or whatever you want to call it. The legendary Pokemon with the mask in the Teal mask. Special terrestrial appearance. I'm not sure what they mean by that. Maybe the Suicune and the Paradox there. The third legendary is a larger blue turtle, which of course they also got correct. And then they went on to say, we are working on a graphics enhancement patch for the new Nintendo Switch model that will be released alongside DLC 2. So DLC 2 I think isn't the Indigo disc. I think the DLC 2 is Hexagon, and because people are taking this to mean the Indigo disc, I think people are now saying that we're going to get a new Switch model this year. I don't think that's the case. I think we're going to get the Teal mask and the Indigo disc this year, and then I think next year we're going to get more DLC, and that's when the Switch is going to get announced as well. So I think this DLC 2 is actually Hexagon. I don't think this is the Indigo disc. That's just my two cents on it because, again, this whole thing is correct, and they go here and say Hidden Treasure of Area Zero, and that is the two DLCs, and then Hexagon for another two DLCs. That's just my take on it. I think that is the way it's going to go though, and I think this Nintendo Switch model is actually going to drop with the Hexagon DLC, and that's what the graphical enhancement is for. So I think we're going to get Gen 9 for a while. I think we may also get like remakes and stuff as well as that, but I think we're not going to get anything like mainline-ish until Generation 9 is finished. Of course, I could be wrong. Hidden Treasure of Area Zero could be the only DLC for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, and this Switch very well could get released this year, and the DLC 2 could be the Indigo disc. Very well could be the case. I don't know. I just think because they got everything else right and they mentioned something as Hexagon and that wasn't revealed in the direct, whereas they literally got the correct name of Hidden Treasure of Area Zero. So I don't know. I think another DLC is on its way called Hexagon. That's just my two cents on it. Let me know what you guys think. But yeah, I think there's more that meets the eye with this leak, and I think potentially we could be getting even more DLC, which would allow us to get more Pokemon into the games, which would give us every available Pokemon in Generation 9. But anyway, that's just me kind of being hopeful. Let's move on to other information though. We got this from Matt posting saying, bingo, the Scarlet and Violet version 1.2.0 update reveals to us that the code name for the upcoming DLCs are Sudashi. One new audio file was added to ROM-FS, which is SDC0.pck, which matches my findings. SDC1 and SDC2 will likely be added for Teal Mask and Indigo Disc respectively. So this is obviously what Pokémon here was talking about. Characters can be need many thousands, beard many thousands, but Riddle can also be phonetic, which it sounds like. I think it may sound like Sudachi, a citrus. So yeah, this was obviously ending up being correct, and obviously Pokémon posted this on the 30th of January. So yeah, the actual code name for the DLC for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet is Sudachi, and of course we have all the others as well. This was posted by Centro Leaks, saying, we now know the code name for the Hidden Treasure of Area Zero, which is Sudachi. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I might be pronouncing it wrong. I do apologize if I am. Here's the updated list of all code names for main Pokemon games. So obviously Black and White 2 was Swan, Kujira for X and Y, Sango for Auraz, Niji, I'm getting these wrong definitely, for Sun and Moon, Momiji for Ultra Moon, Beluga was Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, Orion was Sword and Shield, Regal for Sword and Shield EX, BDSP with Delphis, Hayabusa with Pokemon Legends Arceus, Titan with Scarlet and Violet, and then Sudachi for Scarlet and Violet DLC. So those are all the code names. And then moving on, we also have this as well. So watch out if you haven't already got your Paradox Suicune and Paradox Virizion. This is a big glitch going around right now, which can actually affect your game. So this is a public service announcement. So originally tweeted out by Artrias. So in PSA, do not go online in version 1.1.0 and attempt to catch the 2 new Paradox Legendary Pokemon in raids. So of course, you can go online without updating your game for whatever reason. You can join raids and stuff. But however, the event raids will instead produce a bad egg that cannot be released or even traded locally, and you will be unable to catch your respective Walking Wake or Iron Leaves. The bad egg counts as your one-time catch. Be sure to update the game to patch version 1.2.0 before attempting to go online again in Scarlet and Violet. This is a result of updating Pokeportal news in version 1.1.0, where the 2 new species are not coded into the game. Disable autosaves if you run into one of these raids. Do not catch it. Close the game without saving and update to version 1.2.0. Update Game Freak seems to have noticed and now requires 1.2.0 to connect online, but it's unknown how or if they'll fix existing bad eggs. If you have only saved once since catching one of these bad eggs, you can try to open a backup save file to undo the damage. To access the backup save file, press the X button, B button, and up on the D-pad at the same time on the game's title screen to open the hidden menu. Here's a video clip of what happens if you were on version 1.1.0. So it's basically, yeah, just the bad egg here, if you're trying to catch it and stuff, and yeah, you just literally get the, you literally just get the bad egg, and it just kind of glitches out and stuff, and again, you can't get it again. It appears the Pokemon Company has acknowledged this glitch and is looking for a way to resolve it. So yeah, this is what the Pokemon Company tweeted out. So if I translate this, important notices, we have confirmed an issue where if you challenge the Terra Raid battle of Paradox Suicune or Paradox Virizion without downloading the update data for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet version 1.2.0, you'll be able to challenge eggs instead of Pokemon. We apologize for any inconvenience this may cause. And then they also went on and posted this saying, please update to version 1.2.0 when playing Terra Raid Battle. We will inform you later about how to deal with customers who have encountered problems. Please check here for the update data 1.2.0 and how to download it. So yeah, we are going to be getting update 1.3.0 very, very soon, hopefully. And that will fix it. We've got Central Leaks here saying the Pokemon Company has acknowledged this bug and says that a fix for the save data will come in the future. For now, you will still won't be able to get the Walking Wake or Iron Leaves if the bug has happened to you. So yeah, if you have unfortunately got one of the bad eggs, unfortunately you're just gonna have to wait for the update. Hopefully when the update comes out, the bad egg will just turn into a Walking Wake or an Iron Leaves, but who knows. We have been told that we are going to get this event again in the future, so I don't know when. They just said that on the Pokemon website. But anyway, that is going to be everything for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please do consider hitting the like button down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes. Leave a comment with your thoughts on this leak. Do you think that we are going to get another DLC called Hexagon, or do you think that the the DLC 2 is just talking about the Indigo disc. I don't know. I think the fact that they got this completely correct, like the name of the DLC, and then, yeah, it just says the theme of the DLC. So I guess if he said DLCs here, then that would make it a little bit more likely that this is a second DLC pack, but I don't know. The theme of the DLCs, again, it's been translated, so he got this spot on with the name of it, so the fact that they didn't talk about Hexagon means that, I don't know, I think that it just doesn't add up, the fact that they haven't spoken about this, but he got everything else right. And DLC 2 could be when the Switch comes out. So again, I think a lot of people are interpreting it as that the Switch is coming out this year, but again, just take that with a grain of salt, the fact that it could actually be meaning another DLC pack as well as the Hidden Treasure of Area Zero, and that's when the extra Switch comes out. We'll have to wait and see, but I guess if a Switch does get announced this year, then that means that, yeah, we probably won't be getting the Hexagon DLC, but if we don't get the Switch, like, announced this year or anything, then it's very likely we're going to get another DLC pack. But yeah, that's going to be everything from me. If you enjoyed, drop a like. Let's try and hit 500. Again, leave a comment with your thoughts on everything we went over in today's video. Subscribe if you're brand new. Ring the notification bell. That's everything from me, though. Have a fantastic rest of your day. And until next time, peace.